Bangas. Yes, so ugamba otya adinda ko nzija akakkana nsanye sokola basewo kyendi now olunaku olwaleero tutandise omwezi omupya ogwa May olunaku olwo yadde badde emikolo gyadde nakapiripiriti era nsuubira nti ababadde ku Baba TV mikolo gyo mwagirabye live and direct nga gijja okuva nakapiripiriti nakapiripiriti si Karamoja region eyo sides eyo. Now twabasuubiza nti Friday eno tugenda kuba twogera Luzungu and yes here we are. Ekyenjawulo ekiriwo nti olunaku olwaleero buli mbogo Bajjo gyakuba agenda gisasulira emitwalo egi
ate cash
buli cash
ku simu yo batolaga abantu
buli mbogo gyakuba agenda gisasulira emitwalo egi ebiri. So ye embeera nga bweyimiridde tugeze okujja wano olunaku olwaleero nga Mani U yakubye ekiro yakutte tiimu ya Bilbao bagolo 3 ate nga earlier in the week Arsenal yakubwa. So I don't know what's actually happening. Kawakizi ba Arsenal na Man U, it is a mixed reactions. It's a milkshake. Some are happy, some are not, but regardless we move. Now tutandise Oluzungu. Welcome to Baba TV, Jeremanda Show. This is Kasuku, Kuku Wazabanga, Sema, your host. And please let us
be civilized.
Let us be civil, not civilized, civil.
You haven't yet started.
Misuse of words. Don't throw words around.
Okay.
Yes, but that is 20,000
no,
already.
First wait.
Misuse of words.
Mr. Kuku.
Buffalo soldier. Will cost you.
But when the show has already started.
But we have started now.
You haven't.
We have.
I've been absent-minded.
Good.
Now back to the show.
Now we begin.
Because
so today on the Jeremanda Show, I'm with
Professor Bajjo.
Professor Bajjo. Please say hi to the viewers.
How are the viewers? We are very happy.
20,000. How are dear viewers? What's that?
Our dear viewers.
Ogami, how are dear viewers? Our dear viewers.
I have said, dear viewers.
20,000 now. 20,000 here. For the first one you did. How are dear viewers? Our dear viewers. How are dear viewers? What's that?
That's the pronunciation. I'm in Muganda. You cannot.
Well, if you're a Muganda, speak Luganda. You cannot mix Luganda and English. Let us be guided.
It must be Buffalo, not pronunciation.
It is the same. It is the same. Buffalo soldier. Have you heard Bob Marley's song, Buffalo Soldier?
It's true, but
you are becoming one. 20,000 already. Now, no. I set the ground rules. Please follow them. Okay. So greet the viewers. Thank you.
Dear viewers, we are very happy to see you today. I think they want to see us, or they want to see them.
20,000.
That's
no, 40. Yes.
And I'm going to send it.
We are very happy that you're seeing us. We are not seeing them.
They are the ones seeing us.
Yes.
Today's program. Dear viewers, we are very happy to see us on this morning and having this show. You are really supporting us. We are very encouraged by your tireless efforts towards this program because you like it. So we promise we're gonna serve you to the maximum.
Yes, that is right. What you say is right. Laughing in English. Thank you. Now, it's been quite a week, like I had said earlier. I think one of the highlights of this week has been the abduction of Eddie Mutwe, which we are going to come and talk about.
Bruno K, your friend Bruno K.
We are going to talk about later. I've seen the general tweeting, claiming he has Eddie Mutwe. It is very tough times. If we can have a general doing what he's doing. And but we are going to be coming to that.
Do we condemn activists?
Of course.
This is our country. And to let viewers know, I'm a fundamental human rights activist. who stand on his feet to speak the truth. I don't mind whether you are general, whether you kill me, whether you abduct me, because this world is not our home. We are just passing through. All of us, we're gonna leave it. The more you torture Eddie Mutre, the whether you torture Bajjo, even you leave. These are earthly things. Sometimes we should reason beyond our reasonable doubts that when you are torturing Eddie Mutre, what if the acts you are committing to Eddie Mutre, what if they are committing them to your kid or child or sister? We shall reach to that topic.
Yeah, we shall
because it's
reach
too emotional. Comrades, I can't stop crying. My heart inside is bleeding. But what I want to assure you, we shall overcome. Don't lose hope. Let us stay focused. Let us be real. Let us be united. We're going to talk about that topic.
Okay. Let's begin where we have the story of this week, Bruno K and Crystal Panda. They split, and Bruno K launched his own product that has been massively taken in. I need to pick your thoughts on the breakup and whatever happened next. Of course, Bruno K has put up a poster showing he's going to have a show at Freedom City on the 16th of May. What is your take on the events that unfolded around that discussion?
I first thought of Crystal Panda to lay a foundation. You know, Ugandans, you forgot easily. If it was not Crystal Panda's idea, you wouldn't have got sympathy of Bruno K right now. Yeah.
But Bruno K was a musician.
You wouldn't have hit.
Actually, he is a musician.
Where has he been? Don't overcharge me. Now I'm serious. I'm not here. Where has Bruno K been? So Ugandans say that's not be chamucated. Sometimes, first wait, Kasuku.
There's nothing like chamucated.
That is how do you call someone okubuguma?
Don't overhype.
Let us not be overhyped.
20,000 over. You said over.
Let us not be hyped.
Overhyped.
What's hyped? Beyond reasonable doubt.
Tochipika nyo. That's what it means. Yes.
That's what I found. For giving Bruno K a foundation, which you are hyping now. I give Crystal Panda that credit. The internet for use. They don't have Wi-Fi. We are teaching the nation. You people be serious. So, according to my observation as a professor, in this case, people misunderstood Crystal Panda. That's why silence is the best weapon in Kasuku. There are some situations you don't need to do an interview because you journalist. You can take my money now. First wait. What are you writing?
You have written journalist.
You journalist.
You have said you journalist instead of you journalists.
You journalists.
Yes.
You journalists.
Please proceed.
First wait.
But you proceed.
I don't want you to exceed the 200. First wait. You are going to make this show.
No, what we are going to do, because already now you're going to 100. Let us square it off now to 200.
First wait.
Please go ahead and butcher the buffalo.
So what I'm telling you, Mr. Kasuku, let us think beyond our boxes. If it was not Crystal Panda, now I'm under pressure. You are taking my words away. First, forgive me.
That's why I said we are going to zero it down unless it goes overboard. Why do you say boxes? Brains.
Brain. No, that's not a buffalo.
Let's not think beyond our boxes.
Mr. Kasuku, there are many ways of killing a rat.
Like what?
So if you know brain, I can call a brain in a box.
Oh, so if I told you bring me your box,
it's my head. The skull sits under the head.
No.
First wait.
No. Because you have a box-like head. Does not mean that when they say box, they mean brain.
Don't prove that you Mr. knows it all. You have to accept my first word.
Mr. Know it all, not knows it all.
And the program we got. First word, Kasuku. Program we get a gun. And I wanted to serve you in English, but
let us stick to the English.
But you
can't say knows it all.
You cannot be handling every mistake, every buffalo. Sometimes even the English people, they cannot, they do buffaloes. And it is accepted in English. So, Crystal Panda, in this case, one of the major mistakes he committed is to do an interview. And the public never got him.
They never understood what he was
saying.
They
never understood what he said, because I know Crystal Panda has been organizing that event every year, first Guroba. The risk he goes through organizing one event, my friend, it's a tug of war. Forest Park alone, it charges 20 million. Police, drive, sound, advertisement, barriers, ticketing. So organizing an event is a very tug of war. I know now Crystal Panda is still in debts because the event flopped.
No, it didn't.
It's flopped. I'm a professional event organizer. I've stayed in this business for over 17 years. The only problem with you Ugandans is when you look to numbers, you think the event has been successful, yet it's not. All Easter events, they flopped. Even Aero Beach shows up it's inclusive. He got 50,000 people, but Express with 120 million. That is a flop. Kasuku, you ever organized an event? I remember you very well. For you even, don't charge me.
I will charge you.
First wait.
That the where you're going, I will charge you.
You lied down with your big stomach and cried for. Oh God, you shouted loudly to God. You know how painful organizing an event is. You remember very well when your stomach was still
yes, when
your stomach was still bad.
Go ahead.
So, Crystal Panda is in negatives. The more you criticize him, you would have got his point. Before criticizing, criticizing. The more you criticize Crystal Panda, the more you bring him. You bring that's what I'm going to I'm going to look a stupid person. A university student.
Criticize Gade Kakutuze.
Dear viewers, I'm not a robot. I'm not an AI to be perfect. Yeah. But I was meaning stop over that thing. Stop over criticizing.
Yes.
Crystal Panda. I'm trying to drive a point, but the language barrier. Yeah? So. In my issue, Ugandans, they never appreciated what Crystal Panda did. That's how this government has managed to rule them 40 years. Do you know why?
Why?
Ugandans, they are easily diverted. They don't think before they act. For them, they just join bandwagon. Kasuku, now you can undress yourself and they follow you. They are not critical thinkers. Ugandans, they need mind mapping. Do you know what I mean by mind mapping? Idea generation, critical thinking. You generate an idea, you analyze it, you apply it. Before applying it, you transfer. So Ugandans, they don't transfer their knowledge professionally. They just go on a bandwagon.
They are gullible.
I never heard about that. They are gullible. So it's very bad for a country which jumps on every situation and issue before analyzing. Are you getting what I'm telling you? Because you cannot crucify Crystal Panda, who made the foundation for Bruno K. Bruno K went to history. Do you know why people are telling his life? Uganda, the theory which rules the world, that majority, majority birasadiya bajigiriza majority birasadiya bajigiriza kutoka kyajinga
agati
majority bera nyo ku muntu ajigirizibwa kati kabulire mu luzungu
majority sympathize
majority sympathizes with the oppressed. In this case, Uganda saw that Bruno K was being oppressed, was the oppressed, and Panda was the oppressor. That is the equation for sympathy gaining. So before jumping to sympathy gaining, me as a person, I thank Crystal Panda for giving Bruno K Foundation. I thank Crystal Panda for welcoming Bruno K. That's why he going the momentum, and he's going to use his momentum hype. Say hype.
To hype himself. Nanga kosikamanyi anti engeri gyogattamu ebigambo
obuzuni n'amagezi mangi
wabula siriwayira mulimu amagezi ago mangi galiwaawo kati is using this opportunity to project himself further.
No, but negatively.
Negatively how?
Get me very well, but get my you know, a professor, me I don't understand like a Ugandanese. The moment Bruno K chamukated okuchamuka. The moment Bruno K chamukated, he moved around and everywhere. Think that Ugandans will be on the same point. That is a wrong move.
Yeah.
Have you got my point?
I've got your point. Although I don't agree.
Because I saw him advertise that he's going to do that show a week.
3 times.
3 times a week. He's organizing a freedom station.
Yes.
My friend, ground and internet are different avenues. And you're laughing.
Ground and internet
are different avenues. Ground, they like content and substance. The reason why they attended the Alien Skin is this show. Let me tell you, because any person behind the Bruno K's shows, he might say that why do they support the Alien Skin? The major aim of supporting Alien Skin is this show. Alien Skin was a public viewed him as a gangster. When the parents slapped Alien Skin, a gangster, how do you call it, to surrender? Surrendered. Because the public expected Alien Skin to fire back. And you know winning it. As you know how God does his thing. And you know Kasuku, sometimes you don't put me on pressure. Even me, I'm a human being. And you know winning it. Alien Skin is surrendered. They expected Alien Skin to fire back. From there, Alien Skin kept quiet. The public fought all the wars for him. The reason why the public sympathized with Alien Skin, he had some hit songs. Remember Alien Skin when he came, his first song was a hit. Alien Skin, before Palasso's slap, he already had the ghetto content. I call it ghetto content. He had the content. So this Palasso's slap added the more solid in his content. And they are going to quarrel. They don't want truth. Are you getting me? Are you getting my analysis? Kasuku, if someone like you Kenzo slapped you, yet you had media Gundi, and it was about to know this. Let us step focused on the camera. And you people don't know the about. When the Kenzo slapped you and Daniela, they slapped you because by then you were the leading journalist in giving Rugambo and information. You were an informative journalist. So Kenzo's slap added to your content because Kenzo just never found someone moving on the road and slapped. He slapped you because you were giving information about people were following you. The reason why you traded because you had a name, but it was not a big name, but you were known. Differentiate between a big name and someone who's known. Are you getting me what I'm telling you? So the reason why you traded because you had a name. So Bruno K, when he's handling this issue.
But Bruno K has a name.
But it was...
You know Bruno K.
I know him.
And he has a new song with Kawiye Semboga.
Yeah.
It's trending on the internet.
But Bruno K, one thing what I like from Bruno K, we have the same hearts. The same hearts. Because
you can't have the same
because hearts. He likes charity. You cannot win someone who likes charity. The major... One of the key words, which sort of the Christo, which it has to depend on Muchidibajechi.
What threw him in the ditch?
Hey. Pond. The honest statement. The honest statement, which is through Christo Panda in the pond, is saying that Bruno K wanted to make a charity. Me, I thought that they will steal people's money. Panda, actually, Panda is excited. urban excitement. That guy has urban excitement. The more when he's in the camera, he acts like a urban excited person. There are some, because the whole world is suffering. The world can stand with someone who knows their problems, who can help them. Where Bruno K going? Bruno K.
Okay.
First wait.
We are going for a break. They've called in a break.
First wait.
Please, no, we have in English. No, we are going to come back with that point so that you can expound on it. Write it somewhere. We are going to come back. No.
Let me.
I'm getting
the producer use his knowledge.
Yeah.
So that we can just 1 minute is not big.
Producer, please borrow us a minute. Just a minute. So that it could please a minute. Yes, please.
Producer Panda would have known that Bruno K has a following of these women. Big women is. Bruno K has
women is the
women.
The producer. Women. Yes.
Bruno K has a following of women, and on that following, he added the heart of helping others.
20K. Who got me? He added
pronunciation yagatako mutima gwo kuyamba
bondi genda mbulango
atamanyi luzungu Kasuku atamanyi luzungu.
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulaire.
Muza munywa bichimwe binabalwaza kikaoma abangene kakofika omu yakoza kopya kapaina povodika uli wa mwoka sana wonjolo mubende kakadi munywa bitusebo kasaza potupoturo abejenje jotayoima ibanda kamwenge bishaka mbara ya bushengi yatonde sanga muteyo wachiso mukono mwebale kamulimbare wanya
bakagwa mwena mbakowona kuna kudwa mwezi kabiri na ino mwezi gwokutano twera tuwera mujinja city marathon tuje tulumuke mukulumuko kutikikibwa kukunganisa musete etokugulira malwaliro ga health center vago mujinja city di incubator niba makete eriye bugembe mpumu de walukuba neriye budondo tujja kusimbukira kujinja rugby ground design usuwe 12 dokuncho era tumalire wenawo tujja kutolondoka mu kilometers 2 5 10 ne kilometers 2 n'endala nga tujja wetubona kubifanga source of the Nile ni source of the Nile bridge busuko forozi tenda forozi white Nile rafting ni buki jumping ukutakuni bibindi kamada tujja kuba ni music festival ku garden exhibition ya art kusawa mukagedo musana mpaka sawa mukagedo bire gula kiti yobuti kubitwale biri nekitundu donka ngukozesa Airtel Money ni gasta ndala 85 sitamwenda ashi utema majati kodi mukaga musambo mwenda 5 ndala oba kwemuteni momope ngonika star ndala mukaga 5 staisa tu ash watamu majati kodi isa tu 0 ndala mukaga ina 0 oba kukuba ku 0 500 oba 0 500 bikulete ibwa First Uganda Busoga Kingdom Jinja City Council Jinja Tour Guides Association Jintoka Biawagiro Baba TV Baba Radio Uruku Tours and Travel Nirika Services Nirika Entertainment TMU Rafting Sunday Link Events Chinese Construction and General Supplies Victoria Nest Hotel Nairo International Hospital Jamiru Asajiko Center Jinja Scouts Nileke View Residence Jinja.
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulaire.
Mweba herena neba Shakira 17 mbaita embaga ya parase tuse nga tugenda kuli omuziki
Muchacho za nkasuwalina bakutusa ko sanyu fesiti Yabanene Nishoni Lupango Kriganova Saka Fiba Sapalasa Rukanga 17 Mei 2025 Elugongo Kriganova 3 VIP mtwalo mukaga VIP table ya milioni 3 premium table milioni 15
togeza n'osubwa mwana gwe nategekedde gwe mwana gwe.
Royal Institute of Business and Technical Education bwayise tugaba certificate ne diploma mu masomo agakakasibwa Ministry y'ebyenjigiriza n'ebyemizannyo, amasomo omuli automotive, journalism and media studies, ebyamasannyalaze, information and communication technology, accountancy, business administration, fashion and design, nursery teaching, hairdressing, secretarial studies, hotel and institutional catering, plumbing, building and construction n'amalala mangi. Era nga mu masomo gano gonna wewandiisa kugenda mu maaso ku ssomero okumanya ebisingawo tusange bwayise kilomita 5 okuva Kampala Bombo Road Industrial Area oba ku simu zaffe 0705 45 56 44 ne 0772 45 56 44. Royal Institute of Business and Technical Education the best investment.
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.
Snapchat. Baba TV to be on the Snapchat. It's like a Bajjo speaking fluent English.
You know.
There are some impossible things in life. Why are you laughing?
Let me just do this shout out. Njala kutumirako abasajja bange bali awo ku Church Road Echanja balesaawo nga mbagayo abawe ebyokunywa omusajja abawe ebyokunywa nzija kusasula basajja bange bali awo nga wakatandika Church Road oyambuka boti Echanja awo badde mpitawo buli wemanga mpitawo bagamba our man Kasuku our man in a drink. Yeah, they are making
this morning.
Yeah, this morning.
That's not good.
Let's see why. Why isn't it good? Is there a time God said the throat opens at this time?
You're not supposed to drink in the morning. You should go and work.
No, I will. What if they worked at night?
That's not good.
Yeah, God has never said that the throat opens at this time. 24/7 the throat is open.
That's not safe for our society.
Well,
because they must know that the younger children are watching their action.
Which young children?
The children who are passing, who see them in the morning.
No. That is not. That is nonsense. Have I said they are seated at the bar?
This country.
No, have I said they are seated at the bar?
Because if they are new.
No, ascertain the facts.
Where are they drinking?
They are seated. They are seated by the roadside.
How can you sit in the morning on the roadside and you take a drinks?
Yeah,
are they mad?
It's their freedom. It's their freedom.
Which type of freedom? That is a negative, stupid freedom. We must abolish. And we must fight for such things.
There is nothing like negative, stupid freedom.
In the morning, 3 a.m., you sit alongside the road.
It is not 3 a.m. It is not 3 a.m. It is 10 a.m.
This is a morning where someone can speak about
yourself with facts. Not everybody works during the day.
But it's not good. It's not good.
Why do you think it is not good? Is it good to drink at night?
At least at night, because we have already done that.
Natural at night we are supposed to be sleeping.
No.
Yes.
At least at night you can take a beer at your home. Any responsible corporate person, you must behave like that.
So who said they are not corporate?
They can't. How can a corporate sit alongside the road and take drinks?
Well,
those are so awkward action.
20,000.
Awkward. They are awkward.
Why do you say awkwardish?
Awkward is
there's nothing like awkwardish.
That is an English word. You got it. You don't have a dictionary.
Let her pen. My pen has dropped. I don't know where it's dropped.
And I won't give you mine.
20,000.
You cannot write.
Producer, can you get me a pen, please?
They don't have a pen here.
Need to write that 20,000.
So, Mr. Kasuku, I'm telling you, those people, you don't sit alongside the road.
No, please.
Go and work.
Drink.
Don't destroy our country.
Drink. I am coming to sort that bill. Drink. I am coming to sort that bill.
So you are supporting hooliganism in the country?
No, is that
hooliganism? And in the morning, you sit alongside the road and
you're misusing words.
No, that is hooliganism.
No. Do you know what a hooligan is? Make Google your friend.
A hooligan is a person who wakes up in the morning when he doesn't have a day program. You have to program yourself and your friends, they might be my
So what's your program today?
My program, from here, I'm going to discuss. From discussion, I'll go make any presentation. Mukono Calling Hotel. I have some investors I'm meeting. From investors, I'll go and discuss. After discuss, because I have exam tomorrow. From Mukono, I will go to Lugazi. From Lugazi, I will go to Entebbe. Leaders, I have a meeting there. From riders, I have another meeting at Insangi. You have to program yourself morning to evening. You cannot show the younger generation that it's good to sit alongside the road and you take a drink. That is very awkward, backward, village excited. Drinking and smoking is not good in the public. That's why the people who sell those beers, they say, drink
responsibly.
And drink is not allowed to drink in the morning, even the beer companies.
No, there is no
have a law. And
there is no beer company that has ever said you can drink in the morning.
Let me teach you professional. Now I'm going to moral principles, professional ethics. The moral principles that guide someone to do right or wrong.
Bajjo, there are two things.
Let me tell you.
Let me give you this.
Don't just drop words.
There is a professional ethics and moral principles.
That the moral principles.
Yes.
Let me teach you.
If you want to talk morals,
let me say the moral principle.
Talk morals. If you want to talk profession,
moral principle says that that a beer company cannot advertise its products in the morning. Agree with me on the principle. Now you know special they can Baba TV is not allowed to play a beer company this morning. That's reason that they are empowering younger generation that drinking is not good in the right time. There is what we call a Kantian theory. Kantian theory states that actions are right in the case they are in line with the duty. A policeman can shoot you on Pulida when he's in the duty. So those people drinking in the morning, they are doing the bad action is in the bad time.
No.
I'm telling you, Kasuku.
No.
You should do your action is in the right time and in line with the duty.
I think what you need to address is what happens after they get
the time for drinking this morning is not good.
There is no law. Actually,
the law is there in the constitution.
No, it is not there.
You cannot drink in the morning.
Can you cite it for me? Can you cite it for me?
There is a Mukono University UCU has sent us a message. We shall teach you the constitution. There where we're going. And I will teach. I'm very versatile with the
cite me an article that states a person can't drink in the morning.
There's what we call minors. People below 18.
You're skipping.
No,
please,
I'm teaching you.
Cite me a law or an article of the constitution that says we should not drink in the morning.
Article 299 of the Ugandan constitution. Bajjo
you either withdraw or I leave.
Can't withdraw. But it was between 285.
No, I have a lawyer I can call.
First wait.
Can I call a lawyer?
First wait before calling. That article is between 288. First wait, Kasuku. Is between from 205 to 299 there is an article prohibiting alcohol in the morning.
Don't mind. Let me call a lawyer.
What if I win you?
Don't
what if I win you? How much money? Now I want to pay.
Don't worry.
I will pay for money.
Don't worry.
What if I win you? What if I win you? But we are wasting time.
No, I don't want misinformation.
No,
we are fighting misinformation.
The constitution does not allow people to drink in the morning.
We are fighting misinformation.
The constitution does not allow people to drink in the morning. That's why alcohol is 18 and above.
Don't mind.
And it is
okay. 18 and above is okay.
Bars are not allowed to open in the morning.
I'm not aware of a law that prohibits
drinking in the morning.
His phone is this one.
Don't. But you always
you're going to have quack lawyers.
No, I'm going to attend the same paper. The one who made the constitution. Let me call attend the same paper.
Let
me call attend the same paper.
Don't mind. Let me call this person. We need to have facts.
I want a professional lawyer.
This is a professional lawyer.
A woman. Are you calling a woman?
Is this a woman?
Must be. I know. You have your counsel. I see you interviewing.
No, not that one. I'm not calling that.
Is the other lawyer trusting? Because you have seen this.
It's not picking.
It's not picking.
Okay, no, you call Kate the same paper. We need to ascertain the facts. I don't want us to mislead the people, so that we know if it is not it.
And you are going to pay me.
No.
You are paying me?
No.
Because you are misinformed about the acts of Uganda.
My lawyer is calling here.
Put him on loud.
Yes, Council Mumuza, how are you?
Fine, sir. You are in concept.
You're live on Baba TV.
Is he well
there's a legal interpretation I'm seeking to get from you. Is it okay I proceed?
Yes. You can.
So, Bajjo is here telling me there is in our constitution there is a law that says, or an article that says people cannot drink
in the morning.
In the morning, is it there?
Bars it open.
I'm sorry for laughing, but anyway, now what you need to understand. Hello?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes. As I give my interpretation on that, let me first ask Mr. Bajjo. So, Mr. Bajjo, what law are you quoting?
What law are you quoting?
And what year is it?
Beverage law.
I beg your pardon?
Beverage law in the constitution. The law I'm quoting, first wait. The law I'm quoting, Mr. Counsel.
The law what?
First wait, get me where Mr.
Yes.
Counsel. Beer companies are not allowed to advertise their beers.
That's what we have agreed.
First wait,
we are asking.
Let me don't shout. Mr. Counsel, listen to me. Beer companies are not allowed to advertise it. First wait, Counsel, get me. Are not allowed to advertise their products in the morning. And one time, the bars are not allowed to open before.
No, first wait. Mr. Bajjo. Mr. Bajjo, first wait. You said beer companies are not allowed to advertise. What time?
Their products from morning up to after lunch. Oh, do you know that?
Okay, so under what law?
The law is there. I'm not a constitutionalist, but the law is there. Like another thing, Counsel.
You see?
Another thing, get another point. I have a bar. City Council closed it when I was opening it at 9 a.m. They told me I should open it at after lunch time. So the State Council used the Witch Act to close my bar.
You brought a very good point. Did the City Council close it by word, or they gave you a notice of closure?
They gave me a notice of closure.
You see, now you read that notice of closure.
They told me I am not supposed to operate a bar in the morning.
You first listen to me. You see, issues of laws work like this. Whenever you're talking about law, acting under the law, you quote the law. But even before I come to the specifics, yes, you must understand we have a difference between what we call the principal legislation, which are the laws, yes. We have a difference. We have a situation where we have standing guidelines. For example, KCCA, yes, the minister continuously makes guidelines, yes. So KCCA may base on that. So when to answer you properly, first get that notice which kills.
But the Council, you as a professional lawyer, Council, you as a professional lawyer, there is no any law which prohibits selling alcohol in the morning?
Because you at first you are told the next drinking.
Kasuku has his friends. Kasuku, get the point. The point is like this. Because you are meandering about my point. You are not straight and specific. You are dodging my point. The question I'm asking you as a lawyer, Counsel, let us listen to each other. This is you are not the People's Parliament. So Counsel, you as a professional lawyer, Kasuku has his 20 friends now in Chanja. They are sitting alongside the road, they are taking a beer. Isn't that prohibited in the Constitution of Uganda?
In the Constitution, there is nothing. It is not prohibited by the Constitution.
In the first way, why?
Let
me teach you.
Council neyanziza kyekyo kyakunyonyodde akugambye nti amateeka individual kati gawula KCCA erina agaayo ge mu constitution
let us listen to each other. Council Mumuza, let me give you my listen to me. We have acts of parliament.
Acts of the apostles.
On your council, the parliament can delegate. The parliament can delegate. Delegate legislation. Through delegated legislation, they can allow you to do the bylaws. That is local levels, ordinances, or statutory agencies. Are you getting me, council? So the parliament delegated those agencies. The parliament delegated those agencies to make their own municipal laws, which are guiding us. And that power is given by to parliament by the Supreme Constitution, because the Constitution is a supreme law. So City Council under their act. First wait, let me finish my point, council. City Council, they told him under their act. And let me tell you, because if you are on Kasuku's side, you want Kasuku to win. You want Kasuku to win, but let me finish. So Kasuku was given power by the parliament to amend those laws which prohibits alcohol in the morning.
Amen.
The parliament delegated the agencies through statutory agencies.
They are called ordinances.
Those are statutory agencies. URA has its own laws which cannot find in the constitution. But when URA arrests you, it has the mandate given by the parliament to arrest you through their delegated legislation power, which was given by the parliament of Uganda. Not every law must be in the constitution of Uganda.
URA acts under the laws which were passed by parliament.
But the parliament delegated it to it. Sister Council, take the Yakoso Kongale Bala. Mr.
Bajjo, first position, it is very many things.
And the council, you are on Kasuku's side. The problem, you are on Kasuku's side. You want Kasuku to win. You are not acting professional. You support your client Kasuku. Because the council, you cannot support him that drinking in the morning is allowed. That is not allowed.
So this is not what I've said. I have said, FCC, let me explain. You allow me 30 seconds to explain. You asked me about the constitution. I told you there is no constitutional provision which bars anybody from drinking. That is number one. Now, you brought in the issue of the agencies, means and so on. This is what I told you at first. You see, when KCCA came and closed your bar, KCCA is empowered to make some regulations. You may base on those regulations. You understand? Now, you go and read that notes of closure. They are going to show you under what regulation.
They do under City Council Act.
Talk about let me give you another very live example. For example, music shows. The good thing, Mr. Bajjo, you organize music shows. Not so? You see, in Kampala, there was a regulation that music shows stop at midnight. Not so? Not so?
Yes, sir.
So is that in the constitution?
But the people who amended it, parliament delegated them to make those laws.
No, don't call it amending.
Council, not my council, Mr. Mumuza. Not every law must be in the constitution. I told you the constitution gives parliament power to delegate other municipal laws, or district laws, or agency laws.
Yes.
So there are many agency laws which are not in the constitution, but they are binding with the constitution. Because the parliament gave them power to amend them. Parliament gave them power to amend them.
Don't use the word amend. Amend means there is a law and you are changing it. That is what they call amending. I think you are talking about making, not so?
Mending.
Passing regulations, not so? Amending, not use the word amend. Amend means to amend means to change. There is something and you're changing it. But we are on the what I'm telling you. Yes, you're right. With those campers, for example, KCC, for example, what they have powers to make a regulation, yes, in different areas based on different reasons. That's what I'm telling you. Now, they can base on those regulations. The easiest example I'll give you, to regulate, I'm using the proper word, regulation. Do you understand that English word? Regulate. They regulate, yes? So they will regulate a music show, and the music shows are ending at midnight. Yes? It is, but it doesn't necessarily mean that if the music show doesn't end at midnight, you have breached the constitution or any law passed by parliament. Yes? But you will breach the regulations or the authority.
Mr. Mumuza, first Kasuku to Papa. Mr. Mumuza, you have let me speak slowly, you get me. Mr. Mumuza?
Yes.
I told the parliament gives KCC, like for our events, parliament delegated the KCC to stop our shows before at exactly midnight. That is it, 12 a.m. These laws before first way to get me, Mr. Mumuza, get me well.
No,
first way.
What is a child?
What?
You're using the wrong one. Parliament didn't delegate KCC to Kiro.
TXTM delegating.
You are on national TV. Let me explain. Parliament allows those agencies to regulate. That is the
delegation. Parliament delegate.
To delegate and regulate are two different things.
Yes, they are very different.
They are two different things. No, it is common knowledge. Google delegate and regulate.
Mr. Mumuza. Where does KCCA? Don't laugh, Mr. Mumuza. Where does KCCA?
Your problem is not
where does KCCA?
You're fighting hard to connect your argument to the constitution.
Mr. Mumuza.
That is the problem.
Where does KCCA?
Give me my money.
Where does KCCA?
If we go for a break, I don't return.
Mr. Mumuza. Where does KCCA get the powers to legislate? To legislate, as you say.
To regulate.
To regulate.
Yes.
Where does KCCA get power to regulate?
Under those powers are given under the KCCA Act, the whole country, not so.
Yes.
Now let me ask you: can KCCA go and regulate anything in Mbale?
What? I think at the council are missing a point. In Mbale, get me very well. Council.
Our discussion is national.
Council, somebody said to me. In the case in Mbale, there is another agency. Council get me. Let us listen to each other. In Mbale, Council get me well. Let us listen to each other. In Kampala, we have KCCA. In Mbale, there is another agency which acts like a KCC, which Parliament gave power to regulate. Not now you are making this interview to be childish. Every district has its agencies given by the Parliament. Council, you are first get me. Council, let us not urge to win. Let us urge to educate people. Because I don't want to win this argument. In Mbale, there is another agencies which Parliament delegated through its mandate given by the Constitution to regulate. Council, are you getting me well? Council, are you getting me well?
Yes.
And I told you, under delegation, Council, listen to me. First listen to me, Council. Under delegation.
Ask you something small.
First wait, Council. The problem you don't listen to me. First wait, Council. First wait.
Okay, no, let us make it.
First listen to me. Council, first listen to me. First listen. Let me finish my point and you ask me. Mugamba ampulize Maria Mwabu. Council, first listen to me. Council, you said in Mbale. Council. You said in Mbale. Council.
Your viewers can learn.
Council, first wait. Council, do you listen to me? Council, let me finish this point and you talk. Let the public get us well, okay? Council, I was telling you, in Kampala we have KCCA. In Mbale we have another agency which performing KCC related. First way, get me, Council. Council, let us listen to each other. Let us be slow and teach the public. Listen to me. Let me first talk and you talk. In Mbale,
I'm going to court.
First way, Council. In
let us first go for a short break. Botampa sente zange sidda. Sikomawo. Take us away. Owakane ebitakwatagana.
Wangu ne kanso.
Tosobola kumpangula.
Kanso yomukwatidde.
Share.
Kanso yomukwatidde kukuba abajjo. Mulizo nize.
Oli musiru.
Kanso yomukwatidde kukuba.
Oli musiru. Oli musiru.
Na kudo mwezi kabiri na ino mwezi gwokutano. Twena tuwera mu Jinja City Marathon. Tujje tulumuke mukulumuko kutikikibwa kukunganisa musete. Etokugulira malwaliro ga Health Center fago mu Jinja City. Di incubator niba makete. Eriye bugembe mpumude walukuba neriye budondo. Tujja kusimbukira ku Jinja Rugby Ground side. Kusuwa 12 edokuncho. Era tumalire wenawo. Tujja kutolontoka mu kilometers 2 5 10 ne kilometers 2 n'endala. Nga tujja wetubona ku bifanga Source of the Nile. Ni Source of the Nile Bridge. Busuko Forozi, Tender Forozi. White Nile rafting. Ni buki jumping. Ukuta kune bifevi kamada. Tujja kuba ni music festival. Kukadeni exhibition ya art. Kusawa mukagedo musana mpaka sawa mukagedo bire. Gula kiti yobuti kumitwale biri nekitundu donka. Ngukozesa Airtel Money. Niga star ndala 8 star mwenda ashi. Utema majati kodi. Mukaga musambo mwenda 5 ndala. Oba kwa MTN momope. Ngoniga star ndala mukaga 5 star 3 ash. Watama majati kodi. 30 ndala mukaga 0. Oba kukuba ku 0772 880 500 oba 0702 880 500. Bikulete ibwa First Uganda Busoga Kingdom Jinja City Council Jinja Tour Guides Association Jitoka Biawagiro Baba TV Baba Radio Uruku Tours and Travel Nerika Services Nerika Entertainment TMU Rafting Sunday Link Events Chinese Construction and General Supplies Victoria Nest Hotel Nairo International Hospital Jamirwa Surgical Center Jinja Scouts Nileke View Residence Jinja.
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.
Kana somero dungi nga lirina abasomesa abatendeke okuwa omwana w'ekitangaala mu byenjigiriza. Bano basangibwa Kitega Lugazi. Balina ekifo ekigazi okutudde ebizimbe ebirungi n'ebyokuzanyisa by'abaana. Balina UNEB center number era nga ne mu bigezo ebyakamalirizo beeliisa nkuuli mu Lugazi kubanga ensoma ya gavumenti empya yabasanga beeteeseteese. Okulya, okunywa, okusula, ebyobulamu n'ebyokwerinda by'abayizi bya mutindo ddala. Batumbula ebitone by'abaana nga bayita mu kuyimba, okuzina n'okuzannya katemba. Balina n'emmotoka ezitambuza abayizi. Ebisale bisoboka eri abazadde bonna. Empisa n'okutya Katonda kimu ku nnono zaabwe. Tubasaba mutuwa abayizi okuwandiisa kugenda maaso kuba ku ssimu 0702 58 9218 oba 0776 58 9218 ne 0700 10 86 97. Kana Kindergarten Day and Boarding Primary School. Education breeds responsibility.
Omwaka guno 2025 kyusa endabika y'amakago oba office ng'otwekutteko wano ku Sharif Furnitures Uganda. Sharif Furnitures Uganda tuyina entebe ez'omulembe, zi dining sets, sofa sets, ebitanda ate nga biri mu designs ez'enjawulo ate ng'era waliwo n'omukisa okusalirako ku bbeeyi nga ne bakastomers baffe tubayambako okutambuza bye baguze. Tusange ensambya ku luguudo lw'Eggaba ku Goma Plaza omwaliriro ogwokusatu oba tukubireko ku noti 7 noti 9 249 31 noti oba ku noti 751 389 943. Sharif Furnitures Uganda, the furniture that defines you.
With them B2C 25 cargo Eba tusako B2C soldiers ku Friday nga mwenda May ku Hotel Africana mu Kampala. Ordinary mtwale VIP mtwale 5 emeza ya milioni 3 celebrating 10 years of B2C kurune sibyanzibu igene futu ndongo yonna hit ku hit walai mujja kuchulira nga 10 May bali jinya mu street jam 11 kayunga katikomu 12 May Kaliro Resort nga 16 Mbarara University Inn nga 17 May Sport Highway Kalisizo 18 Nana Gardens Erukaya wonna shinzo mtwalo gumu.
Tickets zitundibwa ku B2C Restaurant ku Salama Road, Papa Sport e Machindye, Jod Color Solutions ne ku Hotel Africana.
Musaleko Hotel Africana kananga bukyalaba system gutabiza kutabo twagalako ebyana be Cafe Neighbors Chekuwa Crazy Company ogenda okudda wakanga tolina yadde ekikumi yahe biwagidwa right now up Newmans abakolera obumpwakimpwaki Skypins Tours and Travel abakolera ku visa ne ticket Sukuma Portable Spirits Oro Mukaya Events n'ebisettinga bunya
abalala ni Baba TV obusoga bulayire. Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.
Sente zange sagala maleko nedda sebo njagala wano sente zange njagala wano kubanja 24618
nakoda ko kumito sinika
kumije jatulese
wakola sente bana banyera ko
ulirizo musajja yagamba buli mbogo jako emitwale emeka
so mena banziteke kwati
2 4 6 8 10 12 14 16 18 20 22 24 26 28 jino jili emitwala abiri mu 8
twagambye rounding off kwa abiri
katiteka kabi
kankwe 10
tekisoboka bonterako emitwalo 10 shonyireka jino okubeera emitwalo aga
nango bojimponyeza
kale
nango bomponyeza yankuye kubyedda
ezo mmeka zotaddeko
asome namba yo asome namba Kasuku
leka njikuteeremu awo
sima tuli kumpewo
tuli kumpewo
Kasuku
teekako
tuli kumpewo
twagala ensi emanye wootuuse
Kasuku musiru
somaawo bajja batateekako sente nakulawundinza up to the near 20 leka nkiteekemu wano sijja soma namba yange ensi yonna gimanyi tuli kumpewo gundi producer sike ekigundi kino zino zonna mbogo za musajja teekako emitwala tote 10 ngenda nedda 2 bajjo booteekako emitwalo 15 ngenda emitwalo 2 sagalo zanyise balabi nabawuliriza nze ngenda
bili nyata ne bandange
ne message oyo giteekako
ziraga abantu obubi ziraga abantu mu kamera zirage nange otogiragenda nange botozeka nange nsituse ziraga abantu
bajjo bogenda kutiisatiisa bantu
ziraga abantu lwaki oli muyayi ziraga abantu
bazizze
ate zenyizo sindika empewo
ezizino
ati ziraga abantu ali ku screen zirage
zirizo zizze
sagala apite muyayi
emitwalo 2
zirage tebazirage
emitwalo 2 zizotegeka abantu ku bunkeeke
ngazi bali zikufudde eriiso
anti nzaala bwemanyi weekend gyegeramu nga siina wadde 10 si nnungi bwemanyi Museveni bwatufuze aleka nekikuwaniriza okuweerera abaana bo
buli njagala tukole bwe tuti next show njagala tufunengayo shemu ya luzungu
buli mwezi
kati next show bwe nakola oluzungu sikubye mbogo gompa sente ajagala tukkiriziganye
kituufu kati kyoba okola omwezi
njagala tukkiriziganye
Juni ng'atandika
tugaye buli mwezi tuyakola naye
twakatambulako emyezi
manyi nze ninda contract tukudduka
twakatambulako emyezi emeka ku sente z'omusajja
sabira contract tukugwayo muntu amaleyo sente awona ekibabu nojja Kasuku nakubba nakuvuma nakutyoboola napanga bakansa bali ku nguudo ne bakugaja
nedda sebo oyo kansa muwummuza Martin
kansa muwummuza wakabi nnyo kati we go to the next topic
so
ne Kasuku nzibye
nsikubye
nkubye embogo za mitwalo
28 kati bengattako ne zino zetuddako wano kizo tokotoyinge bazisasudde akakadde
kati bwetagala nkuba embogo tonsekerera tonkanira maaso gandiza kati ndekajogere luzungu
tewali buzibu
toseka
tewali buzibu so njagala okubuuzaako
anangamzirize ku minyango
shouting out all you are watching
that is 50,000 kids nkubanja how can you speak Luganda in English diverse back 50,000
ngwe
that's the
omanyi nawe okubiddewo embogo
no I haven't
kati
which buffalo tell them the buffalo I've beaten
twogera ki
English
What should you say English? Kyle, welcome back to the Jeremiah Show. Kasuku here alongside Professor Bajjo. And yes, we are trying to do... Help me with this. How do they say kasavu kanyama in English?
Kasavu kanyama. Meat in the
Meat and fats.
Meat, there is a more professional way to call fats. Meat and calories. Because when you learn you burn calories, you burn fats. Me, I'm a professional in English. Meat and calories. So
the show is
meat and calories. That's, you are the one making me to beat the buffet. Whenever you laugh at me, what is to go? And people are watching this so seriously. For you are laughing.
We are doing meat and calories.
Meat and calories.
Kasuku Bajjo.
We are burning calories.
All about Bajjo.
You see that we make the show. What's wrong with you? And what have I done? Because whenever you fats, calories you burn, they don't say you are burning fats. I'm teaching professional English. When you go to gym, do you go to gym?
Yes, I do.
Do you learn every morning? The action of learning, you are burning calories, which means calories is the mother of fats. Are you getting me? So when you speak to the public like this, you have to use the right terminologies, not primary English, because you hosted the professor.
You said calories
you burn
is the mother of fats.
Of fats. Because even in learning process, you burn calories. You don't burn fats. You go to the next topic. Kasuku, you are not serious at all. Let us go to the next. Your producer is about to chase at.
Calories is the mother
of fats. That's a good thing of going back to university. At university,
yeah, they teach you these things.
They tell us to think it is beyond our boxes. You can explain a point in your own
outside the box.
Outside and beyond. That's the problem you have. You don't that beyond is another thing outside. Beyond. Going further. It means that you have closed the box. Now, do you want me to teach you English again?
Okay. I think we move to the big story of this week.
Mwanga Chivumbi.
What's wrong with him?
Eddie Mutwe. Those are the news headline. Kare, Ugandans, our dear viewers, now we are going to see a very sensitive and serious topic. We need your attention. We need your attention on this issue. Yesterday, I was traumatized personally with the pics moving around the internet. When Eddie Mutwe, he was like sitting on a toilet, sweating. That thing caused the trauma in my brain. And seriously, my heart is bleeding. Because we are in a country whereby a CDF of a country come out and show the younger people or the younger generation that torturing is a good act. Ugandans, we should need to be with one common voice. With one common voice and meaning, whether you are NRM, whether you are NOP, whether you are DP, whether you are FDS, torturing is a bad habit.
Yeah.
Tribalism is a bad habit. CDF, the commander-in-chief of armed forces, he wrote a tweet saying that Eddie Mutwe is learning Runyankole. That hashtag on Runyankole was very childish, was very senseless, was very painful. Such acts, we condemn them. For us, me, but as an independent activist, I condemn violences of tribalism. Kasuku, you saw what tribalism did to Rwanda. Rwanda would have been a more developed country if they never experienced genocide. Me as Bajjo, we have married Banyankole women. We have loved Banyarwanda. They have given us children. Don't write because I'm on.
Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
So whoever advocating for tribalism, he must be arrested immediately, because when you say that Eddie Mutwe is learning Runyankole, means that you have a hidden tribal agenda. That Banyankole are the only tribe which must be looked after, and the Banyankole are committing suicidal actions which Eddie Mutwe is experiencing now. We condemn such stupid acts, moreover from a leader or from aspecting or aspiring leader of this generation. We have to think about beyond our boxes, that this Uganda is not owned by someone. Obote left this country. I mean, one of the most powerful dictators, he left it. His sons, they are on TikTok, owned by someone. Obote left this country. I mean, one of his sons, they are on TikTok. When we don't condemn these acts, we shall head up like Rwanda, because I see increasing tribal sentiments. Listen, they have even that boy is Manyi Kempaka. He was arrested. Now I was heard. I'm not sure that he was dead. He went to court 2 days. Now he's back. But he made a very poisonous tribal statements. Let me tell you, government people. Some of the people to keep quiet. It does not mean they are stupid.
Let's go on. Let's continue.
You are provoking people. You are provoking Ugandans. You are the major promoter of tribalism. Because how can a fool say that is running Runyankole? Tell me the meaning of that statement. Today you might touch a Bajjo. You can do all the stupid actions on me. But I know one thing. Time will tell. And the time is coming. Whoever involved in such stupid action will pay. Keeping other factors constant. Me as a student of history, there is no powerful person like Hitler, Napoleon, Gaddafi, Mubarak. Those people, they were very rich. They had a strong foundation. Actually, Gaddafi owned Libya. Where is Gaddafi? The action you are committing today, either your son or God will pay for it. Now, how do Edimutwe's kids feel like at the moment? When their father is being tortured, and they saying that we are teaching him Runyankole. And why don't you arrest Kyagulanyi? Because you are tortured. That's a misguided missile. Edimutwe, he has no case to answer. The major problem you are fighting Kyagulanyi. The pain you put on Edimutwe, why don't you put that pain on Kyagulanyi and he pay for his whatever? You cannot treat these innocent people, Edimutwe, Simanyi Gaddafi, Achireo, and you leave Kyagulanyi to go. Because your main target is Kyagulanyi. Why don't you arrest Kyagulanyi? Instead of torturing these innocent people. Kasuku, I feel like crying whenever I speak. Me, I'm a neutral person who stands on my neutral ground. We are tired of torturing innocent civilians. And we are tired of torturing innocents because during the state research bureau, President Museveni, your father, he was a good friend to Paulo Muwanga. Paulo Muwanga used to do the same actions you are doing. Where is Paulo Muwanga's family? Paulo Muwanga killing a person couldn't take even a second. That Nairo mansion was a killing ground for each and every Ugandanese. And I don't know who can treat for these people. They are going toward selection. Those actions, they are the one who are representing Narukora to win Kawempe. Because now, whether you are any adam, you cannot tolerate such actions. People, they cried on the internet because of Edimutwe. Now, for them, they have to logical thinking, what they think that. They want to install or instill fear in the Ugandans. And they don't know that such acts are giving people, but it's about your law. They are
hardening.
They are hardening people to fight for their acts. And let me tell you people that the major stupid action we have now as opposition, we are not united. Because if the opposition was united, such acts wouldn't have happened to our brothers. That's why Bobby Wine and all opposition figures, you must wake up. Stop focusing on parliamentary positions. Focus on liberating such acts. Focus on liberating Ugandans because they are many tortured Ugandans whom they cannot show in the camera. If you can arrest Edimutwe and show when he's being tortured like that, how these ordinary Ugandans, how are they being treated? So, whoever supporting such acts of violence, tomorrow it might happen to your son. Tomorrow it might happen to your sister. Tomorrow it might happen to your brother. Because these people, they think that instilling fear, but they are giving us more and more hearts to fight again, because Eddie Mutwe is one of the most innocent guy and disciplined people. I never seen Eddie Mutwe slapping someone. And I'm the only person who comes to TV and condemn Bobi Wine's childish acts. Last week when I was at Royal Radio in Busoga, I told Bobi Wine his language must change. Never give your opponent nyambako. Tuwanga mulabe okintu kyakwe kwa sakutulugunya. Kogera
never give your opponent an opening.
Never give
opening.
Never give your opponent an opening. Kyagulanyi's language must change. Last time he said that whoever supports NRM, you are stupid. That is not true. Because NRM people, they voted for Nalukola in Kawempe. That's why NRM lost. There are many people in NRM who are supporting opposition. Because there's not any sober NRM person who can see Eddie Mutwe like that and gives you a vote. Are you getting what I'm telling you?
Yes, I am.
So, towards the election, they have started the same acts, the intimidating acts, thinking that they will intimidate Ugandans, not knowing that they are driving a trigger. And actually, God might be doing this thing. When any government is out, the sign is of a failing government. It goes off from their main principles why they went to the bush. They went to the bush to prevent such torturing acts. Now they are torturing Ugandans openly. That is pillar number one. Another, they say that we are going to safeguard Ugandans and their properties. Now people are being detained in drones day and night. So you are going to an election, you are torturing Ugandans and you want them to vote you again. And yet your father, when he went to the bush, he said that I'm tired of stupid acts of Obote. Those are the same acts which President Museveni fought for, and he has come back to his regime. And I don't think whether he can, President Museveni feel happy when he sees such acts happening in the country. And I don't know who cast this government. This government had a chance because it had disorganized the opposition. It does not have a very serious opposition. And now they are the one building opposition again. I never seen such a caste government like this. How can you torture such people and you put the good? People, the opposition, they are fighting themselves. Instead of focusing on a big chair, they are fighting in Puga, they are fighting Joyce Bagala, leaving Museveni, and he decided to do whatever they want. And now the sun is again giving the opposition momentum again, and they are going to elections. Which type of government is this? Sometimes we might think about they want themselves, they want this opposition to be powerful. Because the person who did that act to undress Eddie Mutwe like that, he wants two things. Whether he's building opposition to be more powerful, or on his innocence and ignorance think that he's instilling fear to Ugandans. There are two critical things you must think about in that photo. That photo, they might think that when you touch Eddie Mutwe like this, other people they will fear. Not knowing that they have so far arrested many youth in the jails, but youth are still coming in the struggle, because you cannot stop a revolution when youth time has come. Even if you kill Eddie Mutwe today, there will be another Eddie Mutwe. Even if you kill Bajjo, there will be another Bajjo. A person with sense what he does, a person with sense, he must deliver services to Ugandans, not torturing them, providing a peaceful environment, providing a good economic environment conditions, providing, changing all the tax policies. Instead of working on problems disturbing Ugandans, they are still torturing people. Thinking that you cannot rule Uganda like Rwanda. Whoever behind that move, you must know that Uganda, it has different religions, different tribes, and different political parties. Because Rwanda, they might be on 2 political parties. They might be on 2 tribes. But you cannot rule a country more than 100 tribes. Each tribe has different agendas and problems. The problems affecting Karamoja, they are not the problems affecting Imbalala. So you cannot think that you will come and rule Ugandans with the hardcore hand. It means that you cannot stay in Uganda for less even a year. If President Museveni was committing such acts, he would have gone by now. Because many people, whoever witnessed Eddie Mutwe's torture, they want to die like him. And you see, youth will realize in such, I'm here on the TV, when God gives them a chance, within a year, you will see many youths demanding for their rights. The only chance this government have, the opposition is disorganized. The opposition, they don't know what they want. The language opposition is still childish. They want, now you will find them fighting Semujunganda. You find them fighting in Lukwago. Instead of widening their opposition base, they are here in Kampala and Buganda loitering around doing nothing. So, let this be a one togetherness call. Opposition, you must unite. What you must do as opposition? Front one single candidate, that is Kyagulanyi. Then, make sure who has support in Imbalala, that is FDC. Who has support in Northern, that is UPC. Who has support in Sorot, that is FDC. Make an alliance. So that we are going to be the road mayor, some you are not going to build. All of us, let us back at Kyagulanyi for presidency. We cannot bring Northern win. Basically, can bring the Kungri win. Instead of fighting each other, this remaining 18 months, you can join hands. You see the acts they are doing on your people. You can say that I will not fight for any position, but I will fight for a big position. Let us unite. For all this election, we try this tactic because every year, every 3 years, a person must change the strategy. In 2001, the opposition's strong strategy was abusing people. It never worked. Then 2026 strategy must be togetherness. Because the acts they are committing on Edimute, they will commit them to Kaija. They will commit them to Akena. Even any other people, those acts, they will come back to you. The reason why Museveni is trying to hoodwink Ugandans is a modified dictator who shows in the night shows that he's a law-abiding president at night, and there's another thing. You cannot be rigid and you manage these Ugandans. Ugandans, they are like a woman who laughs at you when he's planning to kill you. So Ugandans are planning to kill this government. Government are just kept deaf ear and thinking that people are happy with their stupid acts they are doing it to Ugandans. Are you getting me what I'm saying? And I saw people, bloggers, abusing people. Now even you are misguided. All of that effort you are putting to Kasuku, or you are putting whoever, because every person has a right to do whatever he wants. No one forced me to post Edimutwe. And no one has forced me to come and talk to Edimutwe now. It's my constitutional right and mandate. Never force people to join you. Convince those people to join you. The more you abuse people, you are branding your party as a hooliganic party. Kasuku now, these people, they want to behave like small, little dictators. That if you don't support them, they have to abuse you. Abusers, they don't kill people. Abusers, they don't make someone to lose a night. Like me, even if you abuse me from morning to evening, I just enjoy your abuses. Because you cannot give me money. You cannot do whatever to me. I do things willingly. So stop abusing people. Let us focus how we can unite together and overthrow this regime. Amicably, professionally, non-violently, respectively, we have to respect each other's culture, each other's religion, each other's political party. I don't want a noob to say as an area as a hooligan, or anyone to say as a noob hooligan. That's the hidden tactics President Museveni is using to promote divide and rule before you. So Uganda go to Nabubichi. You got
mpuliriza gwe
oluzungu luvayo ngatoba n'oluzungu
anti wangame you don't want me to interrupt
basi wait ntoba n'oluzungu
no by the way no you're making very serious points by the way
ntoba n'oluzungu oluzungu galuganye
do you want us to take the Luganda route after the break?
This show is for English.
Now I want you to be comfortable and flexible. So we are going in for a short break. We are going in for a break. Let us go in for a break. When we return, it is I'm going to give you more time after the break to expound further on that point. It is very hard, unfortunate times, but I think I will also condemn what is going on. It's not good that people are taken away the same way Edimuto was taken. So
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulaire.
Zuku TV ekuleteire entertainment esinga okusanisa. Numirwa package enungi okutandikira ku shillings mulala 2 buli mwezi. Ofune smart package yaife eri mu Zuku TV ekuleteire entertainment esinga okusansa. Numirwa package enungi okutandikira ku shillings mulala 2 buli mwezi. Ofune smart package yaife eri mu channels ediswika munkaaga omuli ESPN, Nat Geo World, Baby TV, UCTV ne dindi ningi. Tulina ni package edindi omuli Smart Plus, Classic, Premium ni Asia. Funa decoder ku mitwalo na kitundu ni full kit ku mitwalo 89. Edda Uganda onumirwa premium package ey'obwereere ya mwezi mulala ng'erina channel edinoma omuli ebyemizaano, firimu, katuuni n'ebindi bingi. Zuku esangibwa mu dealershops daife okwetooloola eyiwanga. Okutegeera ebisingawo tukubireku. Zuku Life Got Better. Zuku efugibwa Uganda Communications Commission.
Get even more with GoTV Super Plus.
Really clever play.
Get big value. Get big entertainment.
It makes the difference.
Get stepped up to even more with GoTV.
Man.
Upgrade today using the My GoTV app or dial *206#.
Baba Wayaida! Abana Fubesega! Atabatwaga nawo! Bafumera! Bayuzika!
abategera kyetukola bayongera okwesumba.
Baba Fama! Ni Baba TV! Tukola binene!
Acha wewe! Bino bya banene.
Kutiwa omutono toyikirizibwa kuseeta we tuli.
Oh, mamanze kati gwera bako bulabi naye tovuganya.
Butimwa bali kwida mwetegeke kuba ife tuli betegefu.
Oh yeah.
Emyaka 15 jetumaze kumpewo
nga tufuge ekyalo kino mu mpeereza.
Emyaka 15
nga tufuge ekyalo kino mu mpeereza.
For you ate nalo
tujja kuba maana tubajjamule n'endongo
tubatambulize ku ntwiko y'eisanu
nkobye kuluno mukituda tujakinira mu ibanga dance flow in the air twedalye
nga mukaaga ogw'omusanvu mu kisaawe Bugembe okwingira mutwalo jipya emitwalo 5
siteegi
chimpukugu tambata mbongo
amataala
chimpana gwintema ngwatu sound lambuka la bamba solindo
sikurini ambigulira patamba mbutu security
chimpanze finito peto
gwayagala kunyigira mu jamu
chikutusibwaku tukutuku kainiru
Buganda kombucha
Romi's wine. Bantu Africa Travels.
Star Times. Enjoy digital life.
Everywhere you go. MTN.
Now special. True Ugandan reward from the source.
Ekituda. Konta. Nkonte.
Baba TV. Obusoga bulaire.
Mama, ntake yakoze sabuni ne motoka yiri wali.
Ntake sabuni?
Jangu kutwaleyo.
Ntwanjulira ntake lemon bar soap mu half kilo grams 6 ne kilogramu 1. Ntake zuri blue soap ayoza bulungi akuba ekyovu kingi kale kyokunya nnyo ayoza engoye n'ebintu atatukuza era ebintu tebiwunya sabuni ng'omaze okumwozesa mwangu okukozesa atalwawo okugwerera tayo kyangalo ate nga mukambwe ku mabala mufune mu maduuka gonna mu ggwanga mu Ntake shops supermarkets ku motoka za Ntake ne ba agenti baffe bonna okwetoolola eggwanga ku essimu noti 200 92 404 sabuni wa Ntake mulala mukko.
Kodeo bakagwa bazaire banange nenda kubanduya yisomero nkani eibanguliro Tina International School of Beauty Hairdressing Art and Fashion Designing nga bano bavireyo okwegeresa abana baife ebyemikono katukobe okusiba enviiri okutunga engoye ebyokutimba ku mikolo ebyokwewunda bayegeresa okufumba n'ebindi kamala.
Essomero lino limaze emyaka 3 era wetwogerera omwaka guno tujaguza emyaka 3 bweddu nga tusomesa abantu ebyokutunga ebyemisono gy'enviiri ebyakola ensusu ebyokufumba
iwayenda okwedda tusanga balibaga rodi Kampala okumpi n'ennira iwaaviire ewala ebisulo biriwo ayenda okwogera neife kuba kwisinda ife 0772 49 997 eyindi 0702 49 997 Tina, learn with the professionals.
Enoni Baba TV obusoga bulayire.
Bajjo yagala okuportray ngakyo.
Kagamba today as just sogera ya magezi.
Matizo kuba bulijjo boyogera bo balaba leero loyogedde ku bya magezi.
Myaka je njogeredde ndi musiru. Ate bachi ngamba bulijjo. Ne ku interview ne bebe kulira yogedde kya magezi gwa ndi musiru.
There is word, but he gave you your flowers.
Who?
Bebe cool.
Eyanvuma. Yoboguvuka tegutegerogo.
Yeah, but sometimes I think you get lapses. So sometimes you come when it's working, and well, sometimes you come when it's not. So, but either way, it's the Jeremiah Show on Baba TV, English edition. This is Kasuku alongside Bajjo, Professor Bajjo. So he says, but I believe he's excited. Having gone back to school, he idolizes his professors, so he feels he can be one of them. But it takes some time, you know, becoming a professor. Yeah, there are stages you go through.
Professor.
I don't think you. No, I have a feeling you overrate yourself.
No, I'm
sometimes.
A professor.
No, maybe like
give me 5
you're a professor like.
I'm in 2059. For you, are still in 2005, 25.
Oh.
Hey,
you already living.
All of my agendas are in 2059.
Oh, wow.
That's why I speak things Ugandans they say, and I have something which is paining me. That today has talked source. Today has. Now, am I stupid? I don't know. Because we have been my friend for 20 years now. Be sincere, without any feeling or emotion is attached. Am I stupid? Because people say today has talked this. That thing pains me a lot.
No, I think what facilitates that argument is.
I'm telling every video.
No, I think what facilitates that argument is your communication skills.
How?
Most times you're too loud. You want to talk, but you don't listen.
It does not.
So communication is two-way.
That does not qualify me to be from to down, not to be too loud.
Being loud, I don't mean no. Is giving a person the chance to listen to what they are saying, you know. But then you also have concentration lapses. For example, you can say, I'm talking to you, you're pressing the phone. Now later on you're going to jump onto what I'm saying before, you know, taking it in and trying to understand it.
I gave you my money for nothing.
No, you didn't give me your money for nothing.
I gave you 200,000.
Did you give me the money to bribe me? You gave me the money to bribe me?
Now you are joining social media. You said that today is making sense.
Today you're really articulating things.
How?
Yes, I'm actually happy. I can now profoundly tell people you're my friend.
What about recent days?
You're raising very legitimate points.
What about recent days?
Sometimes it doesn't cut it out really.
How?
Yeah. Sometimes
yes, you have been working.
Yeah, I've been with you, but sometimes
you are still spitting venom on me.
No, I'm not spitting venom. I'm only telling you.
So you have been saying that I'm your friend.
You are my friend.
I do have valid point. Now you are changing it.
No. Today, maybe it's the English. Maybe it's the English, but
you know that the English can humble someone.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Now you say that now you're cool. If you were speaking Luganda right now, do you know what you would have been? So like? Can I just project for you what you would have been like? Abantu baffe gwe tereza kamera abantu baffe bategeeza ekintu kyenkunyonyola kati nogamba benji abasajja bannange kitegeera that would have been you in Luganda. Now this is you in English, that you know these peoples, you know, you can't say people, these peoples, they think
so. Dear viewers,
now you see
that is Kasuku.
So, but today you are composed. You're every bit the part, and I like this person that I'm saying. On top of being smart and you know,
they are abusing you, are laughing. Kasuku has given the social media pressure to abuse you.
I only think maybe these people don't want to tell you the truth sometimes.
What have I done, Kasuku?
Sometimes you're loud.
No, I'm not going to be loud again.
So now...
I'm going to speak slowly.
Yeah.
So humbly, Uganda, let me submit my points to you. As I've been telling you, that this country belongs to all of us. There is no any person who bought this country. Whatever injustice is committed, we must account for it equally. And what pains me, people they take big debts on behalf of Ugandans. They use Ugandan taxpayers' money.
Debts or gamachentende or amabani?
Debts. Okay. So whenever you torture someone at the expense of, because fuel used to arrest Edmonton was for a taxpayer's money.
That's true.
The gun used to arrest Edmonton was a taxpayer's money.
That's also
so
true.
You must respect the fundamental constitution of Uganda, which says that every Uganda has the right to express. But this government is no longer it's acting like there is no constitution.
Freedom of speech and expression.
But it's limited freedom of speech and expression.
But do you happen to know why he was taken away?
I don't know, but the image.
But where is he? Do you happen to know where he is?
It was under CDF's basement. Actually, and the army has the PRO. That job the CDF is doing is it has a full department in that organization. Omani Kasuku, going back to school is very good. There is no any organization which doesn't have organizational structures.
Of course.
Definitely. One of the major problems of this country, President Museveni rules this country as his home. He does not empower other institutions to constitute its constitutional obligations. That's the right thing is to constitute its constitutional obligations. The president is the minister, is everywhere. Is the one opening up public toilets. Is the one opening up tap waters. There are some, even president has taken a step of violating even LC1 powers. So means in this country, the president is the LC1 and the president. So the work a CDF is doing, that work must be for public relationship officer of the army, not the CDF. An organization must have what we call a corporate culture. Morals of the organization, because earlier at Ugandan army these days it's a professional army, which is advocating to keep law and order and safeguard Ugandans. You cannot say that you're safeguarding Ugandans, yet you are torturing them, and you show them you display a side of torture. So let us love this country. Torturing Obote decided to go violate. You see where he ended. And my message to opposition leaders, Kyagulanyi yourself, Lukwago, Dr. Besigye, Semuju, be united in this election. Another thing, my president Kyagulanyi changed the language. Kyagulanyi, I'm on this national television. Just so that, how can I call him? You are a role model to many. Being a role model to many, there are many NRM supporters who supporting you indirectly. Don't abuse them. Supporting NRM is not a crime. We just need to come on TV and persuade those supporters. We present them to our manifesto. Look, this army is torturing your people. Join us to start to fight injustices. So, this is, let me demonstrate for you if I was Kyagulanyi. If I'm Kyagulanyi, when I'm on national TV like this, my first word I said that everybody has a right to support and practice democracy wherever you are.
Right.
So, any animal supporters, you are not stupid. Maybe you are misguided. Maybe you are misguided. Maybe you are looking for something to eat. But when you support me, Kyagulanyi, I will change that narrative. What I will do, I will change all of the policies. There's what we call physical policies, Kasuku. Do you know what physical policy is?
I know.
You know? Define for them.
I know what it is.
Means what?
What you want to tell us.
In the physical policy is the use of government spending and taxation to influence a country's economy, aiming to boost the economy.
What are you
and the physical policy? The use of Fiscal. Okukyusa policies. Fiscal policy is the use of government spending and taxation to influence a country's economy, to boost our country. Our GDP ogimanyi bwe yali gross domestic product mu 2023 banze yengenderako tuizo kwa twalinga mu 48 billion katuizo kwa twayingira billion 5. GDP ogimanyi kitegeeza kat the main GDP of Uganda is agriculture. The main GDP of Uganda is agriculture. So me as Kyagulanyi, the main contributor to the GDP is agriculture. Me as Kyagulanyi, I will make sure that in Western Uganda I will build for you dams and you look market for your milk products. Here in Uganda, I will restore the coffee markets. I will boost the cooperatives because this government banned the cooperative with their logic with their bush logic that if you are united and if you are rich, you will overthrow the government. That is the manifesto. Then when I will go to Busoga, the Busoga I will make sure that the regional Busogas they own trading license of their sugar cane. I will boost the industrialization in Busoga. I will create a very conducive environment because Busoga is near to the border. I will create a very national and international relationship between our neighboring countries so that we can sell our products to them. So Karamoja people, you have gold. I will construct a gold factory where investors from other countries come and buy that gold so that you earn a living, hence income generating activities. So in Rida, there's a problem of land grabbing. I will empower the Ministry of Land and other institutions to work hand in hand to help the poor person so that his kibanja is not taken. That's the message Kyagulanyi must tell Ugandans. Kyagulanyi must stop Musevenism. True, we know that Museveni is the problem. What are you going to do for us? Are you getting me? People are tired of words. People, they need action. They need a manifesto.
Yeah, but they've been clear that let them first take...
No! If you have Museveni is about to go. Believe it or not, Museveni is already gone. But Museveni is going to leave Musevenism. The only thing which can help us eradicate Musevenism in the country is for us creating another democratic environment. We want to practice democracy. For us, if our government comes with power, we shall not touch any Ugandan. We shall give power back to people. You exercise your voting rights.
They call it the alternative.
The alternative. For us, we are not a military government. We are a civilian government. There is no any civilian who will be tried in a court martial. We shall empower these magistrate courts. The magistrate courts will have power to try civilians. The high court they will have power. The Supreme Court they will have power. The courts of appeal they will have power. So don't let us build this country together because this country does not belong to Kyagulanyi. It's your country. Me as your president Kyagulanyi, I want to boost our economy again because Uganda being the part of Africa, you have a lot of mineral resources which is being taken by one family. So if you support a family which is taking your mineral resources, you are making your children to suffer. So support me, Kyagulanyi, so that I change the system politely like that. You can't make it hard. They beat you, get sympathy. But whenever abusing language without the manifesto, you are wasting time. It's like making a virgin woman to produce twins. How can you a virgin produce twins? Are you getting
what are you trying to say? That a virgin can have twins? Are you saying a barren woman or a virgin?
A virgin.
Virgin
because how did you enter her and block the virginity and give birth? It's like making a virgin woman to produce twins without sex.
Now
stop
the nonsense. What is logical about that?
Sincerely speaking, let us change the language. Let us not give this government a chance to touch our friends. You cannot stand on the TV and say that I like people of Busoga. Don't segregate. Don't sell yourself as a Muganda. Don't be selective while working with people. If President Museveni was selective, we wouldn't have worked with. Don't be selective while working with people. If President Museveni was selective, we wouldn't have worked with those Mutebiles. Katumba Wamala was a UPC soldier, but helped Museveni a lot to overthrow Bote. You need allies in the NRM. You need allies in the army. You need allies in ministries. This is mature politics, I'm telling you. That politics of shouting on social media. We shall end up Edimutwe, free Edimutwe. Does can help Edimutwe to be freed? It's action. We have to be action-oriented Ugandans. We have to say enough is enough. Let us rescue our countries from these torturing people. But do acts which are attracting other people to join you. But you will find him when he's segregative about other people. A president who are in a big position, you are not supposed to celebrate. Any other people take them as your supporters, because if you win the president's chair, you will not rule only Noop. You will be president for all countries. You will be president for all tribes. Even you will be President Museveni. That's why Museveni is winning you. Whenever you are okuvuganya, whenever
contesting against
okuvuganya,
contesting,
whenever you're contesting about President Museveni, first you know ethical leadership styles. The motivational styles President Museveni uses, they are different from Kyagulanyi. Today, I'm here on a TV.
Bajjo, we are making this about Kyagulanyi.
Because you know why?
We have
Muhozi Road that Kyagulanyi, you abused.
Oh, so
Muhozi doesn't like Kyagulanyi, but he's getting something where it attach himself. I'm doing this because you did what? Like in Kaopena Lokora was a very clean money and he won. So, what I'm telling Kyagulanyi, to stop those public mistakes. And this thing I'm doing, they are the one helping Nupu to go ahead. Because over-shouting on social media does not help. Let us change the strategy into diplomacy. Kasuku, I'm on a live TV. There's not many borders and many nduru. How do you call nduru?
Relations
is. You just need to be a strategic thinker. How have I convinced the army commander nearing our countries? How have I convinced the internal? Actually, at this moment, Kyagulanyi must be knowing the next step of this government. Museveni, when he was contesting Obote, he infiltrated the Obote system and he used the Obote's resources to overthrow Obote. But Kyagulanyi, his language and style, that he distances himself from the information from the inside. You cannot be an external force and you win internal force. He must build forces internally in this government. The army commander or the deputy army commander must create a relationship with these army guys. They can give him information. Now he has gone to Juba, you can overthrow. Now they are planning to arrest Eddie Mutolani away from there. Now don't do this. But when you touch this microphone, someone who would have supported you said that I cannot support this hooligan. You see his message. You have to copy Museveni when he was going in the abuse. He convinced Baganda saying that I'm going to restore back your kingdom. That's why Baganda supported the Museveni. You must have a valid reason, people to follow you, not shouting. I'm going to restore back your kingdom. And Baganda fought until Katonga. You saw what Museveni did to them. And a leader, you are not supposed to show your card tricks on the national TV. Let us from today to try to be silent. Those press conferences are useless. Moreover, in Uganda only. We must spread the gospel in the different parts of the country. When you are going to a protest vote, the commandant in what will happen in the center must happen in the west, must happen in northern, must happen in Karamoja, must happen in eastern. You must build a coordination, a serious coordination, not a shouting coordination. Because let me tell you one thing, Kasuku, discipline is a key factor in politics.
But now, as you raise all that, I want us to go back to Eddie Mutwe.
I'm speaking this because of
we are spending a lot of time.
Because I'm teaching, I'm a professor. I'm telling this one of the loopholes which led to Eddie Mutwe's arrest. Actually, it's not only Eddie Mutwe. Even Gaddafi, my friend, is in prison. Actually, was in prison and other political prisoners. And when we are demanding, let us not demand for only Eddie Mutwe. Let us demand also for other political prisoners, because Eddie Mutwe is not the only person who is arrested. Stop that nonsense of demanding for people with names and leaving other people to suffer. A real strugglist or a real activist must fight for all Ugandans with equal rights, according to religion or party. Me, I'm promoting equity. There is a law of equity, common law and equity. Equity, fairness and natural justice. Natural justice must be served to every Ugandan. Keeping other factors, whether you are any animal, whether you are DP, whether you are FDC, you need natural justice and fairness. Ultimately, is not the main issue because it's the one you know. There are other prisoners who are suffering because of injustices of this system. We must fight this system equally. That's why I'm here standing for Banyankole. And I'm telling the whole nation that all Banyankole are not well off. General Muhoozi, You are promoting Banyankole, which is bad, and the tribal segments you are doing. Banyankole are suffering. Banyankole, they are brothers to Baganda. They are brothers to Barugwara. Here in Uganda, we don't tolerate tribalism. And the Banyankole, they are not totalists. Those Banyankole torturing Odimutwe, they will put their action is individually. Ugandans don't take CDF's statement to all Banyankole. And don't hate all Banyankole. Because Banyankole are our brothers, they are sisters. Don't hate them. There are few 10 people, 5, who paint Banyankole image as torturist. Are you getting my point? Let us not be tribal. Because when the poverty is disturbing us, do you know that Banyankole, the wheelbarrow pushers? Do you know Banyankole, they roast maize on the road? Do you know Banyankole, they don't have where to sleep? How can you take the whole picture of Banyankole that they are torturing people? Banyankole are very good people. Banyarwanda are very good people. They don't hate them, but there are some few individual elements which tainting their pictures by the people. Not all Banyarwanda rich. Not all Banyankole are rich. Are you getting me? Even now there is a struggling Banyankole dying in the Mbalala hospital without medicine. Me, I want a leader who will have knowledge on this country without being segregative or tribalistic or nepotism. I'm here fighting in nepotism on national TV. When you go to Makerere University and you get a professional degree, when you go and apply for job, the country want to bring, when you don't need to be a Munyankole or a Munyarwanda or a Muganda to be given a job, we need specialization, technical know-how, not technical know-how. That's the country we are fighting for. We are tired of tribalism. We are tired of injustices. We want a better Uganda. Which every Uganda you enjoy its natural freedom given by God. You will enjoy its freedom given by the Constitution of Uganda. Respecting your cultural values, your religious values, and your political party values, we are one person. So let the opposition this time unite. If they don't unite, leave their circus. And if this time they don't unite, we shall know that they are working from 7. What's preventing them from being united? Why do you want this small United. Why do you want this United? Do you know me? And me, I'm supporting Lewis Lubongoya. And I'm supporting why I'm from Nakawa, I'm supporting Lubongoya. Lubongoya Munyanku to come over because I'm not tribalistic. And if Lewis Lubongoya win, don't show that in Baganda we are welcoming people because there is no any region which is welcoming like Baganda. Because I cannot supporting a stupid Muganda living Munyolo Lubongoya when he's going to represent my souls. Are you getting me? Let us stop tribal. I see Kasivante fighting. Why some Fumbira? Can I give you a small story on Kasivante?
We have a few seconds to
this producer today. Give us 1 minute. Let me tell you, it's therefore. A produce Kasivante and Mufumbira. There was a function at Ivy's Hotel. Kasivante okwe no namumpali bachita batya in the mature way.
Peed in his pants.
Kasivante peed. Kasivante peed in his pants. He was able to say at a function at Ivy's. Mufumbiro but yamusitura nyamba kebimwe biganja nyamba
obudebo
just wait that chikamwe tuwa abantu story andi webuzuba program eno ama waiso yasitura Kasivante ngulira nawe
carried
waiso and Michael they carried Kasivante they cleanse his peas waiso Mufumbiro and Michael they cleanse Kasivante his peas the whole of the because Kasivante drunk on the function. He pees in the trousers. Mike and the wife are cleansed his nawe. Now go do that she came to marry you. Go do that she came nawe. I think